Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, and if you're on the other side of the world, possibly good morning. We are covering the continuing saga of DaddyO5. And Mitch is making fart noises.
Well, because the guy's a shit.
Today we're going to be going over, if all goes well, the actual quote-unquote apology video that is clearly staged of DaddyO5, and we're going to point out some things that we noticed about the video because, you know, we do that kind of thing, being shitlords and trying to analyze situations because, you know, they're dicks. So
because it's Monday, what the fuck else are we gonna do?
Can I just point one thing out? We have been online
What?
for about a minute and we already have one dislike.
Oh, well, that's
That's dedication.
Yes, it is.
Total dedication. I'm waiting. I saw it. She's got it. I'm going to go ahead and dislike it before they even start talking because DaddyO5. Yay! Go fuck yourself.
yeah.
The thing is you can find out who's in the chat, and if there's only like 2 people in there, and one of them is us,
It was one of you lot.
we know who you are.
Yeah. We can find you. Sorry.
I'm voting Mitch.
Hey, what the hell?
All right. Let me see if I can get this thing to present and see if we can get this, you know, my sharing my screen. Okay. All right. Sharing my screen. And then I'm going to do this. And then it's Screenception. Yay. Because crap.
Oh my god.
Crap set.
All right. Hopefully that's a lot better now. And I don't know if people are going to be able, if people can't hear it, then I'm just going to play it through the speakers and we'll see what we'll see. But let me see. Let me move the live chat over because I know I popped it out. Now I can't find it. Yay. It's Monday.
Is anybody got like the live feed up? Or is it just me or is that a bit blurry?
I do have the live feed up at the moment.
All right.
I do, yeah.
Just my side or is it blurry?
Yeah, the first thing I want to point out
That's
is
clear for me.
in the previous damage control apology videos, she was sitting to his right and behind him, which is a submissive posture. And it's like she was trying to make him the prominent figure in the video, like she was trying to throw him under the bus.
All right, carrot.
Well, I do like my veggies.
So, you know, now we have her sitting to his left and next to him, like they're trying to present like
A united front.
That's one of the things I wanted to point out because I found that, you know, rather interesting that now they're changing their stance.
You know what they're presenting to me?
What?
It's just a shitty Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, he's got the turkey in front of him.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
She's got.
Wait, honestly, I just think before we start off this, we should actually do a queer eye for the straight guy in here.
Oh, and fucking Johnny douchebag over here. Well, not to look at how much makeup she's wearing. She's got enough makeup to put Tammy Faye Baker to shame.
Looks like to me, it's an apology would be more sincere if it didn't look so obviously staged. Because in the other apology videos, they were in regular clothing. She was as you usually see her in most of the videos. And now here she's dressed. She's got the little cardigan on. She's got, you know, the scallop neck. She's got her hair done. She's got the Tammy Faye look going on. For those of you who don't know, I'm referring to Tammy Faye Baker. You know, and he's looking down because he's obviously looking at a script.
Are we sure she's not an actress that they've replaced her with a verbal stunt double?
Yeah.
She's like a dysfunctional rock star who's too old to be a rock star anymore and hasn't figured out to switch her makeup to match her new reality.
Right. All right, here we go. I'm gonna play some, and guys, let me know if you guys can hear it through the freaking.
Here's Zeus.
Yeah, I know we can hear Zeus. He's having a day old time. Too bad I can't, you know, knock him out of the audio. Let me go see if I can break them up so we can have some quiet here. I'll be right back.
But you got the likes of us in here, and you think it's going to be quiet?
I can.
Incidentally, she does. I do have one bodily reaction to the sight of her.
Definite boner killer.
Yeah, she gives me gas.
Every time I say come on, okay, I'll come in the bedroom. All right, here we go. I'm going to play this 30 seconds and see if anybody can hear it through the live stream.
Hello, Team DaddyO5. This is going to be a bit of a different video than we usually do. This has been the absolute life, and we realize that we have made some terrible parenting decisions, and we just want to make things right.
All right. All righty.
So I want, just so we understand, terrible fashion decisions are somehow supposed to negate terrible parenting decisions.
Yeah, right?
Hey,
This
well,
like he was trying to, like, the crocodile tears are like right on the verge.
Yeah.
You know, they're not real. You know they're not real tears.
Well, that's Vic's vapor rub underneath the eyes. Simple
Yeah.
as.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's probably also the only thing that gets any stimulation out of his dick.
I like the
Honestly.
freeze frame. It looks like somebody's just stuck a cactus, unlubricated.
Fucker.
Yeah, it's like our
Oh dear, I broke Mitch.
pointed out. Why is it that every time somebody does a serious like apology video, they're wearing a damn sweater vest? Why you gotta look like a preppy?
I'll tell you why. Honestly, I think I know why. Especially in this, I think I know why. Especially in this guy's case, most of his days watching reruns, and he has convinced himself, you know, being of a 6-year-old's mentality, this is what a 6-year-old thinks an adult dresses like.
yeah, I could see that, but I've got one thing to point out right now, right? I'm just looking at the live stream, just say the video clip where you have it paused. She looks like a fucking bulldog.
Chewing a wasp.
Just look at the way her mouth is hanging.
Yeah, I mean, it's just your posture's there. I mean, you know, he's reading from a script because he's doing the same thing I do when I do my morning news show, where I'm reading from my Kindle, and every once in a while I look up to address.
Well, yeah, you know, that's the beauty of it. That's actually the beauty of it, because finally we get to see a scripted video from these people.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like she memorized her lines, and she is not for 1 second deviating from looking at the camera.
Look at how miserable. Look at the expression on her face.
Yeah.
Honestly, she looks like she's as miserable as can be.
She looks like she ate something sour that like rotted before she started the video.
Well, there is that, but I'm talking more about like the misery equivalent of resting bitch face.
Yeah. All right, let's play to the next segue.
During this week, we've had a lot of time to stand back, to jump out of character, and to see what we've done and to see how we've come across. And I understand how everyone feels. I acknowledge and I respect how everyone feels about this. And I do agree that we put things on the internet that should not be there. We did things that should.
Okay, that's 30 seconds. You can tell she wants to interrupt his ass. You can tell she wants to say something right there.
Yeah. In the background, or you know, behind the camera, the lawyer's saying, "Don't you fucking dare."
Yeah.
We put stuff on the internet we shouldn't have. It was incriminating. We showed things that we shouldn't have. We should have never put that on YouTube. That should have just been swept under the rug.
We provided the entire world all the evidence against us, and we shouldn't have done that.
Yep. This live stream is not monetized, and I hate saying this because if I deviate from this, you're gonna get screenception. There's a tip jar below, and that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, she's like chomping at the bit to interrupt, and he even has to stop to read before he continues the script. Because I know he's trying to put sincerity in his voice, and it's just not coming across.
It just doesn't sound natural. You can tell it's scripted. Like, I'll give props to her. At least she sounds a bit natural, but she doesn't sound like she's just reading from the script.
Yeah.
No, I want to believe that she's actually deviating from the script.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she probably skimmed it and knew she's saying things are in word. That's why most of this shit seems edited out.
Let's play the next 30 seconds or till the next fade. Let's see here.
And as a mother over the last week, looking back at the videos and just thinking about things, if I didn't know the people and I saw some of those things, I would be thinking the same thing. I would be like, oh my God, those poor children.
Okay, you're telling me you weren't okay, the fact that you weren't thinking about that while you were taping them just makes you a borderline psychotic.
Well, yeah, I mean, she saw those things firsthand.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
The only genuine emotion that is going on there is they are sad they got caught.
Yeah.
Basically, yes.
But there just happened what is one of my favorite moments of all this video is the constant fade to black.
Yeah.
It just makes you wonder, what have they taken out between these fade to blacks that they won't allow people to see? If you're going to make an apology video, at least do it in one take.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just it. They can't.
They can't.
Because they have no sincerity.
Because
just like any other sociopath.
If they were to, then they would keep referring to the YouTube channel and that they were doing it for the kids because the kids like the YouTube channel and the YouTube channel.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised at this point that they haven't said like, share, and subscribe.
Hey, gear time. We're not even halfway.
The thing that's really the starkest contrast in here is they are so far away from that line that they've taken all the way through up until this point.
Yeah.
It's like it's a complete disconnect. There's not even any crossover where that might lead you to think that, well, this may actually be believable.
Yeah. And she's still talking. Okay, I'm going to rewind that and let everybody see that again. And I've got it muted because she's still talking as it fades to black. She didn't stop talking while it was fading to black. I wish I had somebody that could read fucking lips to tell me what she was saying as it was fading to black.
Man, you would need someone with pretty big eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll also see actually later on that when they fade to black, they actually cut her off mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't?
It's probably the best thing you can do with her.
And I do got to point out, too, that as if on cue, nearly crying, shaky voice thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one that Emma Watson does every time she gives a feminism speech to try to garner sympathy.
Let's just hope she doesn't start the real tears, because if that chin starts shaking, then oh my God.
Not only that,
it isn't going to stop till it gets to her knees.
Not only that, Noah's not available to handle it if she does start really crying.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and play another 30 seconds of this.
Once people started watching us and, the kids got excited about it and they would try to see how many views they could get, and we feel like we went from something that wasn't so bad and then we just kept going more and more for the shock factor versus reality and to see what could get more views, and they faded to black. Okay.
Again.
Maybe I'm hearing things, but did it sound like in that particular segment they were trying to throw the kids under the bus?
Yeah,
yes.
pretty much.
Yeah, it did.
Like
the kids liked it, so we
not just that though. Not just that though. It's like
we
want to throw the kids under the bus
when it got too far.
We're going to throw the kids under the bus, but we're also going to make ourselves look good by saying we did it for them.
Yeah.
Fuck off, lady.
Yeah, it's just the hell stuff like the kids wanted to see how much views they get, so we went more for the shock value. This is what brought on the abusing our kids. Fucking shut up.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, to me, it's okay. I can understand. The kids want to the kids want to have fun. They want to be on YouTube. Okay, unless you sit down and explain to the kids how YouTube works, what the significance of views are, and what monetization is, they're not going to understand. They're just going to know mom and dad are taping us and uploading it to YouTube.
I mean, I've got kids of my own who have got it into their head at the moment that they're going to be famous YouTubers.
Yeah,
and they have no concept of the amount of work that would actually go in before you can become a famous YouTuber.
Right. And it's like, to me, then if they were responsible adults, big if there, and using the term adults loosely, they would have sat down with their kids and said, okay, but this is the limit. This is the line we cannot cross. We can have fun. We can play pranks on each other, but the pranks have to be safe. They have to be clean, and they have to be funny. No, they kept ramping it up. They kept leveling it up, and they kept amping it up till it got to this fucking level.
I would just like to add to Althea Rain in the comment section where you just go on about, I do not believe that this was any point where the kids wanted this YouTube channel. Maybe the oldest boy did, but the thing is, with the oldest boy, he seems to be more helping DaddyO5 with what is happening. Yeah. Maybe the kid actually went through some stuff before this YouTube channel happened, but he seems to be more of a helper now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like his mentality has been moved on to be a helper.
Moved from the bullied and joined in with the bully.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's because you can see it in videos like where they destroy Cody's room.
Yeah.
It's him that's doing it, and then he's just sitting there laughing. You can hear DaddyO5 just kind of egging it on, saying, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. But behind the camera, he's just like, nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And and Horror Identity points out that in a jump cut, you know, that I'm assuming your gender. Get over it. In a jump cut, I noticed that DaddyO5 was looking to someone behind the camera. I think it was someone with them helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's got that impression that this is essentially put together by something like an attorney.
Yeah.
It would have been either
if it's an attorney, it's not a good one.
It would have been something around the lines of either a PR manager or their attorney.
No, it's like I think it was the tablet destruction video. The oldest one is sitting there coercing and poking and prodding Cody, and then he goes to his room because his dad tells him to go to his room. So what does Michael do? He goes to the older kid's room, and the older kid is sitting there smiling because Michael is giving him props for completely pissing off Cody. All right, let's go. Let's continue. Another 30 seconds or till the next cut.
They kind of feel like some of it's their fault, and it's not their fault. It's not. It's we're the parents, and we should have made better decisions.
Ooh, there's that shaky voice on cue.
Yeah, you just keep thinking of all that lost revenue. That will keep the tears coming.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, psychologically, kids will find a way in any given situation that's going to shit to blame it on themselves.
Kids always do. It's given.
It's because they think that's what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not exactly like
the kids thinking it's their fault.
Yeah, and you're not exactly like if a kid says basically you say because we're getting divorced, and then the kid goes, "Is it my fault?" The parents are hardly going to go, "Kinda."
Did mommy and daddy get a divorce because I wasn't being good? That's the first place a kid's mind goes.
I love how in this particular frame that it's fading out, she's sitting there trying to put on the "I'm trying to keep from crying" face, and he's like, "Where am I in the script?"
Yeah.
But there's one thing, like for these videos, that is another thing you'll also see. It's because they basically actually blame Cody for the way he acts. You are a problem child. You do this. You make so much trouble for us. You keep, it's like they basically pin the blame on a kid just to try and get the reactions out of him.
Yeah.
That's the weird part.
That's the weird part, you know, because on the one hand, we know this is scripted and probably not by them, but they did have some influence in that script because it's still kind of blaming the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this is my problem with this. It comes off like this script is something that they back of a cereal box. You know, Captain Crunch wrote this shit.
Yep,
It's
exactly.
just garbage.
I think it was probably more Fruit Loops, to be totally honest. But
Oh, Toucan Sam? Could be.
All right, let's continue.
We could give them a whole lot more than we could give them before, and we
Yeah.
just, like, we were doing the best thing that we could for them.
And again, did you notice she wasn't finished talking when they faded out?
Yep.
that's
But-
the mentality these days, though. Give children material objects. When children don't remember shit about material objects as they get older, they remember more about the time that you give them.
Yeah. Objects do not equal love.
No.
Yeah, but there's a big thing there. It's we thought we were doing well for our kids by doing these videos. We were getting all this money by doing these things. But here's the thing: children who are even sexually abused by, say, an adult, those adults tend to give them gifts as a way to keep quiet.
Yeah.
It can be considered the same sort of situation. The one I just said is more extreme, but it does happen.
Yeah.
And there's also a huge hypocrisy in what she said there. Do this and money, get stuff for all the kids. So you're trying to abuse the kids in order to be better parents?
Well, we had to behave badly.
What are you talking
because
about?
our kids needed a new Xbox One.
Yeah.
Hey,
Listen,
Cody,
I'm
you want?
just like when I was raising my kid as a single parent because of extenuating circumstances. My mother would hear me look at Paul when he asked for something, and I'll say, maybe next paycheck, mommy doesn't have the money for that right now. And my mom told me, you can't keep telling him you don't have the money. I said, well, I'm not going to tell him okay and then put him off until I do. You know, that's not something I'm going to do with him. And if he doesn't deserve it, then he's not going to get it. Because I had a boyfriend that would buy him toys when he was 2 and he was having a bad day and he was misbehaving. He would buy him a toy just to shut him up during a gaming session. I'm like, you can't do that because you're rewarding him for his bad behavior.
Exactly.
You know, and he never understood that. These people, it's like all they're caring about is we have to buy our children's love. We have to buy our children's love. And this was the way that we were doing it. And it's like, apparently you have no other real world skills than beating the fuck out of your children for quote unquote entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like Toro said there.
Oh, hang on, Gerrbil, isn't that?
They have already tried to pass the blame on to others.
Yeah.
They've tried to pass the blame on to DeFranco. They've tried to pass the blame on the likes of us who are going against them for their actions. They'll basically blame everyone except themselves.
Yeah.
They come out and say, yes, we took it too far, but they never actually come out and say, it was our fault. We hit them. We did all this. They never actually come out and say what they did.
Yeah.
And that, to me, is the biggest problem.
Yeah.
These people are a prime example of how disrespect is earned every bit as much as respect.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go ahead and see how much more we've got to go. Here we go.
We are now in family counseling because we need it, not only to get through the media stuff, but we need it to come back together and have everybody, even the kids, to understand what we did wrong in all this.
So
We got caught.
When you need a family counselor to tell you what you have done wrong, you have something seriously disconnected in your brain.
Yes.
Can I just interject?
Why
I
not?
thought they already had a family counselor, because in that video where they were all together, they said we do have a family counselor. Cody does see someone on a regular basis.
Well, yeah,
So-
she even said that the whole family goes.
Yes. So now they suddenly have it. So wait, did you have it back then, or do you have it now?
Well, see, to me, their claims of having a family counselor before and a counselor for Cody, to me, were not substantiated because it would have come out in Cody's counseling that he had ODD and that he was Asperger's and on the spectrum. and they would be giving the parents coping mechanisms to know when to leave Cody alone and not egg him on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and it's apparent in further videos that they just didn't give a shit.
I
And they just
suspect.
kept on. And then the video where she says that he's smearing poop all over the place, they literally said, there's something wrong with him. I don't know what's wrong with him. And then she says that abhorrent phrase, crazy ginger snap.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'd just actually like to just mention one of the videos that we did post with us was the one Liberty Doll made. Now, she is actually a licensed therapist, and one of the things she did say, if you were at a therapist and you showed them what you were doing on this YouTube channel, I would be inclined to contact CPS.
Yeah.
Because that is not the right situation for a child like Cody to be in.
No, it's not.
I have the feeling that if they were in counseling before, it was probably Cody that was in counseling, and it was done in such a way that the counseling was the parents' outside weapon to bring him into line with what they wanted.
Yes,
I have a different theory. My theory is that what they call counseling is probably something more like a parent-teacher conference.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like, to me, there were sort of hints that Cody was in, because in a couple of the video clips, he's saying things that kids that aren't going through counseling and are on the spectrum wouldn't normally think to say, which is, please leave me alone and let me calm down. Right now, please leave me alone.
Yeah, at least he's got the self-awareness to know when he's going off the rails.
Yes.
Leave me the hell alone. Let me get myself together, and then everything's good.
Yeah, and that comes from, I noticed that from the 90 days I was staying with a friend of mine who has a kid that has Asperger's, because she would realize he was getting frustrated, and she says, put it into words what you're thinking. Let me know what you're thinking. And he says, I'm very angry and I'm very upset right now. I need time to myself.
That's one of the first things they teach spectrum kids, is to recognize the signs that you're getting annoyed and do what you need to calm yourself. I mean, with my daughter, that's one of the first things, after observing her and saying, yeah, there's definitely a problem here, and seeing some of her trigger points. That was one of the first things I taught her, was to recognize it and to do what she needed to center herself again.
Right.
But for the sake of a YouTube video, they push his buttons. They don't let him take his time. They don't let him calm down. They push his buttons even more and more just to get that reaction they need.
Yep. All right, let's continue.
We just want to give our kids back to some type of normalcy. We just want them to be able to go back to school and just live their lives.
Okay.
Well, you fucked that one, haven't you?
Yeah, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to actually say that this hasn't been substantiated, because I'm trying to contact the person that gave me this information. And I'm going to say this on this live stream, even though I have reservations about saying it. Tuesday, during the initial live stream and talk with Rose, I didn't say this on there because Rose suffers from anxiety. I was contacted by a parent of one of Cody's classmates. The parents and the classmates have been witnessing Cody in the classroom beating his head against a desk and trying to self-harm. They don't want to come forward because they're afraid they're going to inevitably have to identify themselves, and they don't want any backlash from the DaddyO5 fan base.
Yeah.
Which is completely understandable. Yes. But one of the things they talk about there is they want their kids to return to normality. They want their kids to be able to return to school. Well, safe to say it, the only way your kids can go back to some type of normality is for you to just delete that YouTube channel. It's because while you have that YouTube channel, these kids are basically technically celebrities in some sense. They will not be able to have normality in school unless they don't do that anymore.
Well, at this rate, they not have to only close the channel. They're probably going to have to relocate to somewhere where hopefully they're not going to be recognized for a good while anyway.
Yeah, but
because all of the kids at the kids' school are going to know exactly who they are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But when you're got a sudden fan base of over 750,000 subscribers, and then you've got all of this appearing in when you've got further people reporting on it, Phil DeFranco over 1 million, it's going to be tough to do that.
Oh
And
yeah, that's about
live chat just said Cody has said in the videos that he can't focus on work because kids are on to him about the videos, which was bound to fucking happen.
yeah.
Kids are cruel. Kids will pick on other kids, and when it's a kid on the spectrum being picked on, he's constantly getting overstimulated to the point where he can't concentrate on anything.
Kids will find any reason to bully each other. The littlest of things will trigger any kid to bully another.
Yeah.
I mean, poor Cody's in a bad situation as it is. He's small. He's got glasses. He's got red hair. That's 3 things that would go against any kid in any school straight away.
Yeah.
And he's got all the notoriety coming from this YouTube channel and the shitstorm going on around it. That poor kid's life at school has probably got to be better than his one at home.
Yeah.
You know what a strike it is against somebody's ego? Someone like Cody, it's, not someone like Cody, but a kid that age, to have all your classmates just to be in a position where they see you cry.
Yeah.
It makes you, in your head, it makes you look weak. And that in your own head, it lowers your status in their estimation as far as you're concerned. You know, it's a fucked up thing to do to a kid.
Yeah, it is. It's a really fucked up thing to do to a kid. And it's like, to me, what made it worse was when they released that fucking vlog saying that he was smearing shit all over the place. That means his classmates saw that video, saw the fact that his mom was saying this, so he got ribbed even more.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because they don't recognize that as, you know, a sign of PTSD.
And if Cody has got bullies at school, they'll be going through every single video with even more care than even 4chan is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And just a little reply, like Sally, how she said about how Cody is going to be the one getting the brunt of the blame for all of this happening. I don't really see the parents doing that due to all the backlash, but I do see the older siblings doing that. Maybe not Emma, but the other ones I would see doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can't have nice stuff anymore, and it's all your fault.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He's probably not getting it for the parents because of all the reaction to this. CPS will probably end up talking to Cody alone if they are investigating this. Probably most likely are. They will want to talk to Cody alone. So I don't see the parents doing it. Maybe his brothers but not the parents.
Yeah. I mean, and it's like there's so much fucking material going on. There's so much shit, and it's like, you know, for Keemstar to defend them until he saw the video of Emma getting slapped the shit out of, and that's been doctored now.
Yep.
You know, they're trying. The more they try and do damage control, the worse it's getting for them at this point because they're trying to backtrack and it's not working.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and continue.
I just want to take care of everybody.
We just wanted you guys, we wanted them to be happy. We just wanted our kids to be happy, and we went about it the wrong way.
You reckon?
There we go. That's a deflection.
Yeah.
We wanted our kids to be happy. That's a fucking deflection. You wanted YouTube money, bitch.
Yeah. You know, they're deflecting, they're trying to put the stuff, and she interrupted his ass, and he's reading from the script. And now, in this
now he
frame that's
look at him.
up,
that freeze frame says it all. This dumb bitch ain't supposed to be talking right now. What's she doing?
He's looking off camera as if to say, "That was my line." You know, what do I do, director?
My chance of internet fame, and she took it.
I mean, he right there, that look on his face, and he's asking fucking. Great. I'm gonna make a joke, and I can't think of a fucking director's name now.
Spielberg.
Yeah, he's asking Spielberg behind the camera to give him a clue as to what to do now, because she fucking jumped in on him.
Yeah. All right, let's continue.
And this is when we fade to black.
Yep.
We're focused on making sure that our kids don't have to deal with so much backlash from our bad decisions. And we realize now what kind of a situation we put them in. And we're just really sorry to them.
I honestly don't think they do realize the extent of the situation they put them in.
No, they don't. They don't. And once again, she continues talking as it's fading to black to end the video.
I mean, these kids and this family is now internationally infamous.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
Yeah, as I said, well, here you are, Scotland, coming right
Well,
here.
yeah.
Yeah,
No matter where they move, the new neighbor is going to be like, oh, look, honey, the Hitlers are moving in.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
like Germans are angry bastards, but they probably still be angry at fucking them.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's just, and it's like, I'm going to be passing around the article link again today. Somebody dropped an article yesterday or the day before. It is a very, very detailed article with a detailed timeline that illustrates before and during their prank, so-called prank videos, which I'm going to call abuse videos from now on because prank just doesn't fit it.
Well, it's because you can't put air quotes in normal speech.
Yeah, you can't.
Unless you're Dr. Evil.
Yeah, because
Magma.
I still have yet to read through the whole post article because it is a very long, lengthy, and detailed article. This guy had to go through 400 pages of reports, timelines, and incidences in order to make this article.
Yeah, I actually read through the whole thing, and holy
Yes.
shit, the detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up downloading it onto my phone so I could read it on the bus, and it does go into a lot of detail. Even tells you things about Heather that you may not actually have known of.
Right. But
Like charged.
I did hear somewhere that her ex-husband, who is the father of the other children, to get custody.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's not a psycho nut job too.
The thing that concerns me here, though, is that even if everybody gets what they're hoping to get, and Cody is removed from that household and goes back to another family member or his mother or anybody else like that, it's still going to take him a good 3, 4, 5 years to live all of this down.
Yeah.
Never mind the psychological recovery that he's going to have to go through during that time to get used to the fact that, yes, you're now in a place where you're not going to be bullied all the time.
Right.
Right. I mean, there's that readjustment period, it's like even when you break up with someone, you have that period where you have to readjust. This is kind of the same thing.
Yeah, where you have to figure out how to be you again.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's got to figure this stuff out, how to, function again in a normal. Because I mean, this kid's been terrorized for so long, and he literally admits in a couple of videos that he doesn't know what's a prank and what's real anymore. And that's just sad to hear because it's gotten to the point where he doesn't even trust the two people that are supposed to be protecting him and raising him in a safe environment.
And any little thing, it's going to take any little thing. So let's say the kids get out of that house. They move on to their new lives. Someone's going to come up and slap them on the shoulder, and they're going to freak out. Or someone's just going to. I've been known to do this to people. It's just to sort of them walk past me and be like, "Hey," kind of give them a little jolt. That's going to freak them out too.
Yeah, it is totally going to freak them out.
Even as they get older, there will be some people that probably will still remember the situation. They may recognize them, and that can only bring back memories to what happened.
Yeah, it's going to be a long time before they live that down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, those kids have got a very long, hard road ahead of them to get back to even something that's close to normal.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a horrible situation for all the children involved, but especially Cody because he's special needs. And I mean, it hurts everybody to the core when a child is being abused, but it adds such a higher level of depravity to the situation when it's a special needs child.
Even without the special needs, though, he's still the youngest, and younger children, they don't know how to process the world as well as an older child or even the eldest child. And they're still more prone to take everything as something they did wrong anyway. You add special needs on that, and you've just turned that amplifier up to 27.
Yeah.
I believe Horror Identity in the chat is maybe referring to the child that's got the YouTube name DaddyO5, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's who he's talking about. And yes, I did see that clip. And yeah, it just comes once again. It's just showing that the only people really defending DaddyO5 is children between the ages of 9 to 14 in the majority.
Toro, I believe you are correct there that Emma does also have some element of special needs going on, although I don't know exactly what. Perhaps somebody else here does.
I'm going to read an excerpt from the blog post, and this may be a little...
What?
Yeah, I think we
there goes the mic.
Don't tell me the mic cut out again.
Zeus stole it.
Please excuse us while we have some technical issues.
Look at all the banging on the walls. It sounded like it was in my house. It was that loud, said Base Mama. I was working on this article at the time. This is the article author, and rushed into their hangout to get details about it within the hour. But the police were called, and a record of this was made available to me for sharing. According to Rose and Crystal, one of the reasons that the Martins had the means necessary to carry out acts of forgery was because the couple had a cache of Rose's personal documents, medical paperwork, insurance, etc., they had acquired in an exchange where they had come over to grab a bunch of the children's toys to take with them for a visit. The notion that Heather and Mike had a cache of Rose's personal documents is backed up by the fact that such items were used against her in court. One of these was highly confidential medical document that Rose had hypoxic brain damage at birth. It was unclear to her at the time it was used in court how Mike Martin could have possibly obtained it.
This whole documents thing, there seems to be a lot of, I'll be generous here and say very gray areas, if not outright black ones, with forgery, with theft, with all sorts of other things. I'm sure that if there isn't a investigation from Child Protective Services going on, there should also be a criminal one going on as well, because I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a lot of things there that are not strictly legal.
I would even extend that to officers of the court.
Yeah, it was circulated, I think, yesterday or the day before, that the organization Voices for Children Who Don't Have Voices actually contacted CPS and got somewhat of a confirmation that they're doing an extensive investigation on Michael and Heather.
Well, that's good. At least there is a confirmation now, instead of the Twitter post, or was it Facebook post that we'd seen before that said we can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah.
Well, they almost never can.
Dr. Phil, Sassy, is we don't know how much Dr. Phil is going to allow to be aired. We don't know how much vetting he does, and we don't know whose side he's going to be on. And Dr. Phil, as of late, has become more of a scripted kind of show than it has anything else.
Dr. Phil is not licensed any longer.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been for quite a while. I think since before his TV career took off.
Yeah, he's just a TV personality. That's all he is.
I think that was the reason for the TV career, was to make up for the loss in income from his practice.
Yeah.
Possibly. I mean, I don't know what's going on there, but I don't necessarily trust him. Mainly because if you watch any episode of Dr. Phil for a long time, he always tried to work this in. Yeah. I wrote a book called Family First. Oh, for fuck's sake. And when he was done with that, he started shilling his fucking wife's book.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I can't trust him because of stuff like that. He's, just like anyone in Hollywood. He's just there for money.
Yep. And Althea Rain, we are actually trying to find a lawyer that, undercover and behind the scenes, that Michael and Heather have not compromised for Rose. But we know that any kind of family law fight in a court can range into the hundreds of thousands of dollars the $50,000 is just going to get her started.
Yeah. I mean, really, if there's a law firm out there with the money, do this pro bono.
Yeah, the best that we can hope for now is that this has become such a high-profile case that it's actually attractive to somebody to take on pro bono.
Yeah, because somebody needs to, because it's just, I know there's and I'm going to sound really bad when I say this. There's a hell of a lot of money for a lawyer to handle a family court case. Because I tried to find a family attorney for Ronan, and I couldn't find one in the area that was pro bono. So I know if I can't find one, it's damn near impossible to find one, because most lawyers want the money in order to handle the case, because it's a boatload of fucking money for them.
Well, it's also a lot of work.
It's been well known for a long time that the family court system is a money generating machine anyway.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, the reason someone who had a kid out of wedlock, and the mother kept the kid, the guy was every month, like clockwork, he was handing her money to take care of the kid, you know, because they weren't living together or anything. And they had the relationship had dissolved, but he was doing his part with taking care of the kid when he could, and giving her money to make sure the kid is taken care of and everything. But her mother decided that the state needed to get involved. And what happened then was that his payments went up, but she wound up getting less money. And that's basically because the state wants their fucking cut. The state doesn't give two shits about the kids. The state wants their fucking cut. That's all it is.
Even in this country, I mean, I pay child support for my kids, and because it goes through the state, they take 20% off the top before the kid's mother gets a penny. And I'm pretty sure it'd probably be the same over there as well.
Something like that, yeah. You know, processing fees and all that made up nonsense.
You know, there's court fees, there's filing fees, there's, you know, all those fees that, you know, you have to pay the court, that you have to give the money to the attorney to pay the court to file. Yeah.
Gerrbil, good thought. Can you put that in the Discord, please, to remind us of it later?
Yeah. And as far as before somebody starts saying about what Thrax is doing, I do not allow any disparaging remarks, any cussing, and any outright insults in my live chat. I'm sorry, but that's my rules. And if you break them, my guard dragon will be deleting your posts in the live chat.
Damn, I wish I'd known about that earlier.
Well,
I cuss like a fucking sailor.
Well, so I already know what that person just posted. I know exactly what that Facebook link goes to. It goes to the video that's on Facebook. And what people on Facebook don't seem to realize, that isn't a birthday message meant for them coming up now. It is old. The video is just a mashed together video of old moments. So it's just back to the old concept. Just because there's happy moments doesn't mean the abuse is not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's not like mathematics. You know, you can't do a +1 and then a -1 to even things out. It doesn't work that way.
Oh.
This stuff sticks to your brain.
Yeah.
Trips to Disney World, Disneyland, and SeaWorld do not negate getting knocked around and having your buttons pushed on a daily damn basis for money.
No, not at all.
Exactly.
You know, it's as simple as that. And it's like when it's apparent that they're going after the youngest two that happen to be redheaded and that happen to have disabilities, it's just, oh my God.
Exactly.
You know, it's and the oldest one is in on it because he'll smile, because there have been clips where the dad has walked into the other room and the oldest one is smiling because he's in on it and he's fucking enjoying himself.
Yes.
Well, he's obviously the only one that's been smart enough to figure out that the best way to stop being bullied is to join the bully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pietro Mag, DaddyO5 just posted what on where? Or
on the Facebook page, I think he's meaning, but I have the Facebook page up. Currently, there's nothing there, unless you're meaning he just commented in the comment section. But I'll be honest with you, Pietro Mag, I'm sorry if I just butchered your name, but I do not think that this can be 100% DaddyO5. You can't take it for what they say it is.
Yeah.
How funny would it be to learn? Hello. How funny would it be to learn that most of their social media accounts are currently under the control of an attorney or a PR guy?
It probably is because they have no access to. Well, they've not been tweeting at all, except for a couple moments.
Well, any decent lawyer would say, right, you shut down the social media now, and nothing goes out of there unless it's approved.
Yeah.
Right.
Any lawyer worth his salt.
Yeah, we have already told Chambers of the Heart to tell Rose not to speak to anybody of the mainstream media without an attorney present.
Yeah, because mainstream media will twist your words.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we actually the first night we chatted with her, we made sure to, get it out to her that there were plenty of people willing to give her some references if she did need somebody to talk to.
Well, hello, Dizz.
Hey, how's it going? I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I got stuck in a chat with the Lord. I can't help
it. Okay. Yeah, it's just this situation is just completely fucked up. And to know that there are two mothers and a father that are the biological parents of this blended family that are trying hard to get the children out of the situation, it makes it even a bigger mess, and it's really hard to keep up with and keep straight.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but I mean, the happiest thing I heard was recently that, Heather's ex-husband is actually moving forward with that. Like, that makes a huge difference in the case, and in and of itself, there's some movement from both sides. It's not just, from one angle.
I'm really curious to hear his side of the story, to be honest.
Yeah.
But if there's anything similar like what Rose has gone through, then it kind of indicates that Heather's the brains behind the shifty legal documents kind of thing. If that's...
I'm interested, but if he's a good father, as I feel you would probably feel the same way, he's going to keep it to himself, and he's going to handle this in his own shit and, do what he needs to do.
Yes, I agree. I agree completely.
Yeah, we're kind of now at the point where we're not going to hear anything until the result.
Yeah, I'd love to hear his story, but I don't expect it by any means.
That's what I was getting at. Is I'm really curious about it.
Amy, the other mother who I found out through another YouTuber interviewing Amy, got scared because of the backlash.
Yeah.
She has gotten completely off of social media or put everything to private so she can't get found. Because she is that fucking scared of DaddyO5's fan base. Because some of them are
so the second wife isn't saying anything anymore?
Well, she's talking to Chambers. Chambers is the only one that is in contact with them because I haven't been able to come in contact with Amy because I would have loved to have interviewed her one-on-one.
Well, I mean, I completely understand her keeping her privacy and everything, but as long as she's willing to, like, when it comes to court, that's all I'm worried about. Like I said, when it comes to YouTube and all that shit, it's really, I understand them keeping their privacy.
Absolutely.
It's whether they're willing to stand up when it comes to court and stuff. That's really what's the most important for these kids.
I'm going to present my screen again because there's something I want to share with everybody. This video I am about to play is one of the trolls on my channel, and he doesn't sound like he's 12. He sounds like he's a full-grown fucking man, and it's very, very quiet. So some of you may want to turn up your volume on your headphones and stuff because he contradicts himself. And he's literally, called me a fucking bitch, told me to shut the fuck up in the whole 9 yards. And now he thinks with his 4 subscribers that he can actually get DeFranco's channel shut down.
Wait, is this thing I was talking about?
This is Lord Zama.
I love the like to dislike ratio.
So. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
No, just before you start that, there is something that I have found, but I'm going to wait until after we're done with the live stream, is because I wouldn't like to say something that I'm completely wrong about.
Okay. All right.
Wait until we're done.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I just this is the gameplay and all this stuff. I'm not doing this today. I'm having a rant today. This is about the whole DaddyO5 and Phil DeFranco discussion. I should think Mr. Phil DeFranco should stop with all these allegations about child abuse, because the first thing that DaddyO5 says, it's all fake.
Okay, where does your mind have to be to believe that that shit is fake? Where are you guys getting the echo from? Who's talking when you get the echo, Blood and Benny?
Let's find out.
Hello.
That's you. Mitch, it's you.
I heard me echo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
How about now?
Does talk.
My
See, I
mic
just
was
heard you echo.
my mic was off, so I know it wasn't me.
Okay, I'm going to shut my mic off for a second. Somebody say something.
Okay,
Is it
how
me?
about now?
Anything now? Nope, still
No,
getting an echo.
Yeah, we're still echoing for some freaking reason.
Okay, it's not me.
Nope, it's not me.
Gerrbil, do you have maybe your mic? Oh, you're muted, right?
Gerbil's muted. I'll try muting.
Hello. We're still getting it. Right, and I'll mute.
Hello.
No. I'm unmuted. Coming off me at all?
How about now?
That's
Yeah,
even
you're
worse
getting
now.
it.
Yeah, it's not me.
I've got a
Wait.
sneaking suspicion it's Dizzy.
Yeah, wait, I might think it was Gerrbil. That thing just popped up there when everyone went quiet.
I mean, I'm wearing a headset and muting my mic when I'm not talking, so.
Yeah, you're not echoing.
And I'm on a headset as well. So
Then what the hell is going on?
We kind of need to take
I know.
advantage. Like, wait. I remember. The
It's
word
It's fucking.
what
I figured it out. It's YouTube. They're trying
we
to
need is
censor
what
us.
we need is a duck to come and quack, and then we can find out whether ducks quacks really do echo.
They do.
You're not echoing. Ah, damn it. We were doing better till I started playing this damn YouTube channel. Let me see. All right, let me see. I don't have anything. I've got my headphones plugged in. I don't have anything running through my webcam speakers.
They Maddy-MWM, you try mute.
All right, let me try and mute.
Hello.
Now what?
Echo.
We're still getting the
there's
echo.
still an echo.
I keep double checking my external speakers, but they're off.
Yeah, I've only got these ones on.
Mitch is echoing.
All right, let's check it. Muting.
Day-o.
Yep.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Yeah, I've got, the only one I know of that song is a parody, but it's not safe for YouTube. Maybe I'll sing it to you later.
All right.
But could you hear an echo?
Well, it's not me, because I don't hear myself echoing when I'm speaking.
Wait, it's gone.
Now it's gone.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
Yep,
Well,
it's gone.
it's a little everything.
Great, it's a time traveling echo.
Sweet.
This is back again. God damn it.
Yeah.
This is really weird. Now I'm getting a pre-echo.
Yeah, no, we're getting
Yeah, I
triple.
got that for a second too.
I'm starting to hear a bit of a beat. Is this starting to become a wraith?
It's a fucking weeping angel.
This is weird. YouTube knows what you're going to say before you say it.
Hey, now it's gone. So who just muted?
All right. I'm gonna say that was on me then.
All right.
Hey.
All right, let's continue.
It's all fake. It's all proof. But Phil DeFranco decided to talk about in his video today I really don't care about him. I think he should get his channel down. I think he should shut the hell up and stop talking about this. I should think he should delete his channel and delete this YouTube career, because all that he's doing, what he's doing right now is making more drama to DaddyO5's family.
Just
Can you
before
believe
we
this?
begin, sorry, just before we begin, was that 70s porno music?
Yeah, see, I was going to
Yes,
say
Lord.
70s disco shit.
Bow, chicka,
Is
bow,
that what-
bow.
Yeah, somebody playing in the background.
I'm getting the impression that this is somebody who's 14 or 15. The voice is broken, but the vocabulary hasn't caught up.
Yeah. 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 Okay, let's keep going.
Towards the kids and towards his family. And I'm very sorry for DaddyO5. Like, I'm terrified because I've been like his fan since like the last video, not the last video, the video when they were in the old house. That's the part I was right there, and I feel sorry for them because of people allegation in the comments. And I've been defending them, and there were some videos that I did not like. Some of them I had.
Okay. Well, at least he admits there are some videos that he didn't like, but he's still defending them. Like, this shit is okay.
He's
And
a
these
moron.
Yeah, these are the people that are posting in my comment section. People like this guy right here. And yes, I'm putting Lord Xana on blast. I'm sure he's going to absolutely just cancel my fucking comment section when he sees this, but I don't care.
Well, yeah, he's got 4 subs. He's going to fucking love it. That's what he's going for.
Yeah,
It sounds like someone going for controversy to get subs.
All
Yeah.
that sweet YouTube gold.
you're going to
Oh,
have
yeah.
a reply video soon.
With his
By
2
the end of the
likes,
year, he'll be able to buy a fucking 3 Musketeers.
with his 2 likes and his 28 dislikes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like, if you come down here to the comment sections, people are calling him a moron. Somebody goes, LMAO declaring war. Fucking moron.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody literally said, do you even troll, bro? Lol. It's only
this is where we need Undoomed.
Yeah.
Oh,
He goes,
fucking A.
lol, it's only allegations if there isn't proof. Luckily for everyone, there's plenty of proof that those fucktard parents were abusing their children. They recorded it and made it public themselves. There's something wrong with Cody. Nah, bitch, there's something wrong with both your dumbasses. And somebody goes, ha ha ha, delete his channel. Why? For telling the truth, idiot? Philip is one of the OGs of YouTube, Mr. 4 subs. Shut your mouth. I nominate you for douchebag of the day. I mean, he's getting hate comments, and it's like, can't figure out
Hey,
how.
moron. Fucking moron.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ. Well, if
You know-
Undoomed isn't going to show up, I'm at least going to try to cover for him.
Right, Oh my God, this is just okay. Let's go.
Arguments about DaddyO5, but he was still a man. He was still new to the YouTube job he had, and his kids loved the video. It doesn't matter if they had pranked him or not. So this is the video for you, Mr. DeFranco. If you keep on making these allegations, making lies, and saying it's not my problem, it is your problem. This has all been your fault.
They're not allegations, though. All Philip DeFranco did was commentate on the videos that DaddyO5 had put up themselves.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that is one of the great things Phil DeFranco did. In his very first video, he reported on it, but he never gave his actual opinion if it was abuse or not. He only needed to go further into this after DaddyO5 accused him of causing all this.
Yeah.
Well, and as Bloodwing just said, Philly wasn't even the first to cover it. He was just one of the biggest
absolutely.
ones to cover it.
Yeah.
Technically, the first person to actually cover this was back in February. It was a little boy.
I actually ran across the channel on my kids. My kids were watching it, and that's how I found out about it. I had to block it off my kids' YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing people post about it, and I was like, oh, okay, it's getting...
Yep, and we're going to go to that one now. Let me go ahead because I've had enough of this idiot trying to, defend the wrong people, as I like to say, because that's exactly what the fuck he's doing.
Captain Droney Bones.
Yeah.
That's the scariest thing is the channel wasn't age restricted even. Like.
So this next video is the kid from way back.
Yeah, from
who
February.
Called him out.
From February. Let me see if I can get it to load.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. You're gonna have to be patient with my rig because my computer sucks. And I can't get the damn. Why isn't the okay? Apparently my audio isn't playing.
Potato.
All right, I'm gonna copy the link and I'm going to post it in Chrome because apparently Chrome is being a pain in the butt to me today and it can go to hell. Paste or Opera.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna talk about the channel DaddyO5.
Okay, for those of you that don't know, this video is dated February 19th of 2017, and I'm going to continue the video from this point.
Well, basically, I hate his channel. And if he actually watches this video, I'm going to be, maybe he might, dislike to my video or unsubscribe to my channel or something. But, he's such a crazy dad. I don't know why he's so crazy. He's always yelling at his kids all the time.
All right, I got to pause it for copyright purposes. But I mean, it's to think that this was back in February.
Who knew our Messiah would be a 9-year-old wee boy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Indeed.
Exactly. All right, let's go ahead and
stuff. And whoever has 5 kids with them, oh, I get why I say DaddyO5, because he has 5 kids. Oh, what a cheesy joke, dude. Well, anyways, he's such a terrible YouTuber. You should search up his YouTube channel, and Sequoia hates his YouTube channel too, because I showed her the YouTube channel.
Okay, that's 30 seconds. Such a bad joke, dude.
Yeah.
You're getting owned by a 9-year-old.
Yeah, this kid's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this kid literally just he makes a better point than half of us do.
Oh, no kidding.
It's really bad when an 8-9-year-old kid can just rip into you and say, "Look, what you're doing is wrong."
Yeah.
It's just really clear.
It's beautiful.
All of the skeptic community are better watch out because this kid's coming for your job.
Yes.
Well, what's brilliant is that this kid has the advantage of not having a vocabulary to get in the way of what he's trying to say.
Right.
A very good point, actually. It's pure and it's from the heart, and there's just no how do I make it nice.
Yeah, that is very true.
I'm busy trying to sound intelligent and be funny at the same time. He's got me beat.
Yeah, he does. He's got all of us beat, I think.
And Gerrbil, this was the video that I was thinking about. I think it was maybe Joy Sparkles that was talking about him. Maybe, not 100% sure though.
All right, let me go ahead and play 30 more seconds of this because I'm loving this kid with every second that he talks.
And last night, right, Sequoia? Hopefully you saw her. Sequoia, do you think they saw you in the camera? I saw you. Okay, so that's what I just wanted to say. I hate DaddyO5. I hate him so bad. But Sequoia wishes that they should take him to jail, right? Yeah. If I were the police.
Okay, he's talking to his sister, I guess. But yeah, I mean, out of the mouths of babes. Exactly right. I have skepticism. Out of the mouths of babes. I mean, this kid does not have the extensive vocabulary that most adults do, and he got right to the point.
Well, yeah. Adults have a bunch of shit in their heads that gets in the way.
Uh-huh. All right, let's 30 more seconds.
And I saw him doing something to his kids when he was sitting on the porch. If I was a police officer, I would just arrest him and take him to jail.
That right there. I'm sorry, but that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
a 9-year-old child saying, if I was a police officer, I would arrest him and take him to jail. That right there, I mean, that is a child at the same age range as Cody.
Yeah.
Saying that what he is seeing, he considers enough to put a man in jail.
You know, I hope this kid does not get polluted by the school system and becomes a judge. I really do.
Seriously, yes. I mean, this guy has a long way to go. He has such a long way to go.
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go.
Just search up DaddyO5 right now, and then come back to the video and watch it again. And trust me, you'll hate him. I know, you'll really hate him. And if you watch his YouTube channel and you love it, you're a crazy person.
Oh God, I love the purity of it.
Yes, that is so perfect.
I love the dramatic zoom. And if you watch it and love this, you're a crazy person. And then he zooms back out. I love this kid. I love this kid.
Hell, I want to see if this kid has a Patreon.
Right.
Folks, we're just about wrong. He's actually 7.
Oh, he's 7.
Oh, even better.
Wow.
According to his description, he got, "Hi, my name is Kenji. I am 7 years old."
Jesus.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, let's
He's literally younger than the children being abused in the video. That's the scary thing.
It just goes to prove what happens when you're dragged up right.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
So, anyways, that's the end of the video. Wait, right. Sequoia said to put her in the end of the video. So, like, I'm going to put her in the end of the video. No? Okay, no. So,
I like that. Okay, no. Like Sissy said no, so no, we're good.
All right, never mind. We're good. End of video.
Yeah.
Kenji deserves way more credit than he's gotten so far.
Well, he's got 3.7k subs, and you can see why.
Yes. Yeah. This kid is great. I mean, how many people want? Okay, if in the live chat you want to take this kid out for pizza and soda, type 1, because I know I do. I want to take this kid out for pizza and soda. Oh my God.
Absolutely.
I mean, a 7-year-old. He's younger than Cody and has his head square firmly on his shoulders. If I was a police officer and saw it happening, I would take them to jail. They need to go to jail. I hate DaddyO5.
Yeah, I think
just out of curiosity, if you think the kid is dead wrong, press 2. Weed out all of those DaddyO5 supporters.
Yes, Lord Smith, the kid deserves a trip to Disney World with Cody. Yes,
absolutely, man.
Absolutely. Oh, that is just hilarious. And if you think what he's doing is right, you're crazy too. I love the zoom in.
This Kenji makes a better parent than a lot of parents, to be honest.
The thing is, his video never actually started to pick this up until Friday. That is the moment his video was found. And since then, it's just blew up. On Sunday alone, it got 360,000 views.
Yeah.
Right on.
That must have been after somebody reported on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like everybody that's on their camp trying to blame Philip DeFranco. He didn't pick this up until way later.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You know, most of us
and how much
know this was happening because most of us don't watch these channels.
It's because of YouTube algorithms. These are the sort of channels you'll never actually see.
Yep.
Yeah, I happened to get lucky, and
Exactly.
I ran across it a couple of months ago, like I said, because my kids watch a bunch of Minecraft stuff and all the children's shows, and this ran across one of their things, and I actually had to they're on an age-restricted channel, and I had to pull this thing up and block them, and I was like, wait, that's I shouldn't have to do that. This thing is for like less than 12 years old.
Yeah.
You know, there's not a situation I feel like I should have to block a channel that's age restricted.
Yeah.
Well,
Just say-
I've told my ex
Yeah,
about
about
it,
Mike
and
and Heather.
she's blocked it all from all of my kids being able to see it.
Yeah, can I also ask, have you blocked at least the Spider-Man and Elsa stuff? Please, please. That's just madness.
I do everything that I see and report everything possible, but you know, there's only so much you can do as a dad.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Spider-Man?
Picture
and
back,
Elsa
yeah,
stuff?
exactly.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And
Oh.
yes.
760K sub-child abuser brought down by a 7-year-old kid. Isn't that what you'd call irony?
Yes.
No, that's what I would call
Poetic
Poetry.
justice. Yeah. Because I mean, this kid is younger than Cody, and he realized this shit wasn't right.
Well, I'm sure most of the people.
God,
I'm
It's
really sure that
official.
most of the people
Yeah.
who are actually fans of the channel realize that this stuff isn't right, but they're living vicariously,
Yeah.
wishing that they see this family that's doing things that they wish they could do for their own siblings.
It's official. We need
Yes.
to get in touch with Richard Dawkins and see if we can get this kid a fucking scholarship through him.
Yep.
Like that kid deserves the highest education.
Yeah. He does. Because he's bound for big things. If at 7 he realized this, he is bound for big things.
Assuming the world doesn't jade him along the way, he's certainly got the right.
I hate to bring this
Foundation.
up. I hate to bring this up because I know it is sort of being discussed somewhat relevantly in different circles. But Mad Woman, did you mention that post I pointed out this morning at all?
No, I have not. Let me go back through that. And did you put it in the Discord?
I did.
Okay. Be able to find it then. Yeah, because we went through a little bit. I quoted a little bit on the blog post, and we went through my troll, who likes to play 70s porno music in the
I
background.
don't know what the hell happened there.
You know, so yeah, there's that, and oh my goodness, there's just so much to keep up with, and I'm just glad I have like a couple of people helping me. Yeah, I can't find it. It's probably scrolled up somewhere.
If nothing else, it's in the Twitter DMs for sure.
Okay.
But just to bring it up, like, and like I said, I know, like she said, there's so much going on. I hate to bring this up, but I feel like it should be brought up because, you know, I've got 2 kids and this is sort of personal to me. Heart Progress made another video about 18 hours ago now.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a half-hour interview with a guy that's supporting the Heart Progress.
For those of you that don't know what Heart Progress is a movement that is trying to normalize and probably legalize pedophilia. And I may start covering that soon, but my plate is so full with this DaddyO5 stuff, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get around to it.
Yeah, so I don't want to spend a bunch of time on it or anything like that. I did just want to bring it up to anybody that is paying attention or in here that might be interested. Definitely check out, just Google Heart Progress or just YouTube Heart Progress and sort it by most update or, most recent.
Well, I'm going to have a look through the video myself, and I may cover it, but there's no promises.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not telling anybody to cover it or anything. I'm just asking everybody to take a look because as I have 2 kids, that type of stuff takes some sort of a personal toll. So I just want everybody to sort of know what's going on. If nothing else, be aware. I'm not asking you to cover it. I'm not asking you to like make some content. Just be aware.
And on that note, I want to thank my panel today and Mitch, whose internet went, no, you can't live stream anymore, for helping me commentate on the video and talk about the update that's going on. There will be a regular update video I am releasing tomorrow morning as to where the crowdfunding is and how many signatures that we have on the petitions. Please don't stop sharing the Man, all of a sudden my tongue is going on the fritz. Please do not stop sharing the GoFundMe on Twitter, on Facebook, wherever your social media is. Do not stop sharing the petitions. We know a lot of times the petitions don't do much, but just in the hopes that it may get somebody's attention, please keep these things circulating out there. We need to help Rose as much as possible, and we need to, gather verified information to keep it in one spot so when the time comes, she has all the ammunition she needs to get Cody and Emma out of that hellish situation. Anybody want to add anything?
Support Madwoman Muses. She's amazing.
Well, you pretty much covered my thoughts.
Throw her all of your shekels.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. You guys have a great afternoon and a great rest of the week. And like I said, update will be tomorrow. You guys take care of yourselves now. Bye.
Bye.